With Syntakt effects block, we can actually parameter lock effects settings into its sequencer. And in this video, I'm going to show you a fun way to use that and create a little resonator effect. What's up everyone, I'm Mech, and in this series of tutorials I'm going to show you fun and creative ways to make use of Syntakt's effects block. We can actually use the effects block to create carpless strong melodic lines. It's fairly limited, but you can create sort of a resonator effect. First, what we'll do is either use a very short burst of white noise or an impulse machine. And actually on the analog side of things, we have this impulse machine, which is just a click, as you can hear, which is perfect for this kind of stuff. I'm going to set it fairly short. Now we're going to just send this to the delay. Maybe let's create an interesting rhythm. Something like that. Now let's go to the audio routing settings of this track. So make sure that in settings you go to pattern, then all the way down to audio routing, turn off global setting, and mute this track from going to the main out. So now we only hear the delayed version. Now let's copy this sequence, go to the effects block, and paste this sequence here. Bear with me, this will explain itself later, but we can actually parameter lock delay settings on these triggers, right? And it's the same pattern as this. So you might already guess where this is going. Then we're going to go to the delay and we're going to set the delay time as short as possible. Make sure that you take care of not going overboard with the feedback. So there's this. Another way, of course, is changing this to a noise machine. So the impulse machine is fairly limited. If we change this to a noise machine, we get a bit more tonality. As you can hear. If you really want to create more tonality, it's also nice to double the BPM of this project or pattern, because then I'm going to set this to the max. There we go. And now, effects block, recording mode, and the delay. Now we can change the delay time. And we can even add lock tricks to shorten the burst of a lower delay time. There we go. You can play with ping pong, of course, and the feedback gain. We can change the decay time. Can also start modulating the feedback of the delay. Maybe set it to hold and random. And we can do the same on the impulse track. We can change the decay time, for instance. Hold and random. Create different lengths of bursts to create a very dynamic kind of sound. We can route the delay through the effects block. Add some grid to it. Maybe use some low end if you And of course we can also send it to the reverb. Make sure that the depth of the envelope is set to 0, otherwise it's going to duck itself away. If it happened to you, then that's probably because of that. And there you go. Beside this and the upcoming techniques in this video, you can learn many additional sound design and groove techniques through my courses and cheat sheets. For example, the Mastering Syntakt course bundle will go through all the steps to create a groove from scratch into a full track on Syntakt. The course covers all Syntakt's functions and how to use them effectively and creatively. For more information and free content like cheat sheets, head over to davemech.live/shop and become a Syntakt master. Of course, we can change this machine to any other sound to create different types of effects. Layer that with our phaser effect to create some interesting sounds. Of course, it's twice the speed, but yeah, we can also enter. Cool, nice to play around with. I hope these tricks inspire you to use the effects block in creative ways. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and click the bell to be notified when a new video in this effects block series is released. Cheers!